first person I'm writing back. I'm really not demanding. I'm not an ass like the typical army guy. I've technically only had 2 one-night stands. I don't think I have to ask the question. You fucked up and gave me a hint. But I'm not that good at figuring out this kind of stuff. Okay, I got a question. Are you sure you're just gonna want one night? And obviously I had sex on my mind. Come on, I was deployed already for a couple months. I wasn't seeing no naked chicks. Don't fault me for having sex on my mind. But let's see if that's what she meant. That's a good question. Though by one night with you, I actually meant one night of your time to go party together. Yeah, see, I was way off. But then again, party, alcohol, equal me fucked up and most likely naked. So it's a 50-50 chance. And another thing, you said technically you've only had 2 one-night stands. So how many have you had on a non-technical term? So one night with you, one answer to that question. How about we make it 3? See, told you I'm not good at figuring that kind of stuff out. I slept with the girl I went to AIT with one time. Another girl I was in AIT with, but we ended up getting stationed in the same company one time. My ex-fiance, of course, more than once. One of my good civilian friends in Colorado, one time. My ex-girlfriend from Colorado, of course, more than once. Another civilian, one time. And someone back home while I was on leave before I came here, one time. There, I broke it down for you. I'll be partying hard the whole time I'm home, so I'll let you know when I get home, and you let me know when you get into town. I plan on going to the beach sometime while I'm home. Laugh out loud. But what about me? Whoops, totally forgot to ask her, huh? This entire year I've dated one person, so what do you think? I've been proposed to by 4 people, and one of them proposes to me every day still. He's determined, poor thing. So you want to go to the beach? Sounds good. Hopefully it's somewhat warm. Maybe that's because it's snowing right now. It's so cold, we let the dog in and he's sleeping between my legs, all snuggled up. He's so cute. So here's another question. How many nights am I allowed to get? Can you believe it's cold here? And it's kind of raining. If I don't like you, then it's one night. So maybe 2 so far. Haha, you smart ass. Maybe 2? You really don't know me. We'll just stick with hanging out while you're home. I don't want my support to turn into trouble. But I do expect to wrestle you, and win. You're an MP, I'm a professional criminal, so I think I'll give you a challenge. I think I'll be home by February 12th. Can't wait. So what kind of music do you like? What do you like to do for fun? Favorite food? Favorite color? Just trying to get to know you better. I listen to rap, starting to like some rock. Green Day, Wake Me Up When September Comes. Linkin Park. I like to drink. Not much of a dancer, but I do like to go to the club. Love basketball. Don't really have a favorite color. Like blue, black, orange, white. Don't like red. I stick to American food like cheeseburgers, barbecue, gumbo. I did have some Iraqi food today. It was good at first, but downhill after that. And don't think I'm trying to just sleep with you. I'm not like that. Even though you might not believe me, but I'll prove you wrong. Professional criminal? You sound more like a professional gentleman, but I like that. So criminal, gentleman, I guess we will see. I like a lot of rock and rap. Not really much on country, though people don't understand that from a Texas gal. As for fun, I like to do things that most people don't. Not all dangerous, but even some things that people take for granted. Favorite food, anything Cajun, and yes, of course, barbecue. And all foods that I cook. Favorite color? Blue and black. I hate turquoise. I despise the color. And Korean food makes me sick too. I like going to the club. All Texas people can drink any other state under the table. But I do dance. On the floor, on the tables, on the bar, even on poles if available. I love motorcycles, fast cars, baseball, football. Not much on basketball. I suck at it. But I'm still a female, and I enjoy nice restaurants, bathtubs full of rose petals, and ballet. But very little on the ballet. I just try to do and see everything I can before I die. I'm not your normal female, but maybe that's why everybody loves me. And ice skating. I'm getting really good at it, and it keeps me out of trouble. I enjoy beach barbecue parties and skinny dipping in the sand pits, mud wrestling, Mardi Gras, roller coasters, and that go upside down, hunting, fishing, bullfrog hunting with somebody that we went to school with. I'm not going to say his name. Laugh out loud. And sobering up at Waffle House after a long night on Crockett Street. How about you? You want to prove me wrong? I know what I want in everything I do. I like a genuine Texas boy who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to get it. Someone that has a life that doesn't revolve around me, but I fit into it nicely. And someone that keeps me on my toes. The first time I read through all these letters, this part stuck out to me and it hit home so much. It made me realize a lot about how I used to run my relationships, how I used to make it the woman revolved around me, or actually I revolved around the woman, because I would do anything to make her happy. And when I love you, I just love spending my time around you. I want to be around you a lot. And sometimes that can push the person you care about away, because you can make them feel like you're suffocating them. And that's not always good. It's always good to spend time apart from somebody, no matter how much you love them. Because one thing I learned in Iraq was not having any privacy. Like, you know, it's pretty much like our family members in the military. That's why we call each other brothers and sisters. Pretty much like a family. But even if you have no problem with one person, if you spend enough time around them, the little things will eventually irritate you. It's the same thing with the relationship. Well, when she said, someone that has a life that doesn't revolve around me, but I fit into it nicely, that made me realize that that's the way a relationship's supposed to be. You're not supposed to give up things you're doing for somebody else, and they're not supposed to give up things they're doing for somebody else. You learn to compromise on certain things, and that's one reason why I'm doing this series, is because it's first time I read through these letters, a lot of it helped me out with coping with losing her, and reading through it now actually helps me too. But anyways, let's go on to the next part. Good guess, I am a gentleman, a very romantic one at that. I'm full of surprises. I love to get an adrenaline rush, so that's one good thing about Iraq. It's fucking scary as shit when you say to yourself, holy fucking shit, I could have just fucking died, when a 108mm rocket lands about 20 feet from you, or a bullet flies by you where you can hear it whizzing by. The best adrenaline rush is when you hear a mortar flying right over you. I know what I want in life. First of all, I want to go to college, of course, for me, but to prove people wrong, that just because I got a GED so I could join the Army, I'm not retarded. Second, I want to find a good old Texas girl who is loving, someone I can trust, someone I can be romantic to, of course someone I can have kids with. I want at least 2 kids, 1 boy and 1 girl. I want to be able to provide for my family, have a nice house with nice cars. I want to be able to buy my kids nice cars for their sweet 16 as long as they're good. I don't want my kids to take the route I took in life. I want to be able to give them stuff I never had. I want them to be close to me and my wife. I guess because I have never been close to my family, and I regret that, so now when I go home I feel kind of weird. I want to be able to go out with the guys every now and then, and she can have a girls' night out. One reason I am not making a career out of the Army is for my kids' sake. My grandparents raised me until 5th grade because of my dad's job. He was on call 24/7. He missed holidays. When he was home, I was never sure how long he was going to be able to be there. I want to be there for my kids. The only reason I'm re-enlisting is because I need to stay in a couple more years. As much as I hate the Army, I love it at the same time. If you're lucky, I'll tell you more about life. Or if you're lucky, I'll tell you more about my life. It's something I don't share with just anyone. So y'all should feel lucky too. I've been waiting all day for my email from you. Why? I don't know. You intrigue me in some way. By the way, what do you want for Christmas? I'll see what I can ship, but don't tell me a naked female. She won't get past security. I think I write so much because I think I write so much because we are both far away from home, and it's my turn to hit the sandbox next, so hopefully you return the favor. How was your day? Hope you're okay. I have an awesome CD for you. When I heard it, it reminded me of you and your friend making up crazy songs. It's hilarious, and partly dirty. One question though, do I at all bother you with my nonsense emails? Oh well, you're stuck with them. Read them or delete them. And obviously I never deleted them. That's funny. I've been waiting for you to write me. Please tell me you got my really long message basically about my life. If not, I'm gonna be pissed. I have a heart-touching story to tell you. I'll write you when I get off extra duty. After I send this, I gotta go. I'll be back on in about 2 to 3 hours. I'm not sure what I want. I'll think about something. Tell me some movies you want, and I'll see if I can get them for you. Well, I gotta go to extra duty. What time is it there? It's 5:45 p.m. here. I'll be on at around 8 or 9, till about early in the morning. I haven't been able to sleep the past couple of nights. We'll talk to you soon. I'll return the favor. You won't have to worry about that. I'm guessing extra duty lasted longer than expected. Too bad. Yeah, just got off. We had to fill sandbags in full battle rattle and it sucked. Usually we are there for about 1 to 2 hours. Sorry about that. So how was your day? Did you get my message, basically my life story? What were you gonna tell me last night?